2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Thunder look like they're not messing around tonight. They had a little bit of an edge to them as they get off the bus earlier on. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Gordon, and it's Martin in at the 3.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Giddey finds Dort. Back to Giddey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. There's the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Six to shoot. For 3, Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
Outside, Dort. And here is Giddey. Outside, Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green taking his time here. Hangs. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
And he can't get the first one. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
He hits the second from the line.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Now here is Martin. He feeds it to Green. Outside Gordon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Nobody near Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Houston ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Green, takes it inside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Smith. Outside Martin. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. Pulls up on the elbow. Shot's good by Green. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Welcome to your Buck City, Texas. Welcome to the floor, your Buck City, Texas. Here they come, your Buck City, Texas.
A new lineup here for Houston. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Matthews. A floater. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
They're trailing by 4. Since going undrafted in 2019, Garrison Matthews has earned a role in the league as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, he was on two-way contracts in his first couple of seasons, but proved to be a useful role player in that third season, which led to a guaranteed contract. Good for Garrison because he can flat out shoot it now, and he's found the niche.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Christopher. There's 1:47 left in the first. Pass to Garuba to the paint. Fades back. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Baisley. Count that one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The pass to Tate. Matthews with it. Pass to Christopher. Rocket 6. To the left side wing. Launches a 3. A second chance effort. Here's Garuba. It's good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Passes it to Joe. Here's Mann. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Houston leading by 3. A shot by Tate with no one around. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Baisley. He kicks it to Muscala. Here's Mann. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Gordon is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And so he hits both. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here is Martin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another shot, and the layup good by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. His 3-pointers off the mark. Smith, the pass to Green. Kicks it to Martin. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Gordon. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. He's off on the first. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Good on the second free throw. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now here is Smith. 5 on the clock. No dice from the high post.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Houston leading by 7. Martin, the pass to Smith, and the shot goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Dort. Pass to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up, high post, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
Now here's Gordon, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Thunder trailing by 9. Giddey, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. The feed to Williams. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, it's Martin. And a miss there on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Outside, Dort. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Outside, Gordon. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. From deep, Green drains the three-pointer. Green's got 9.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
City going with a whole new group out there. A minute 42 left in the first half. Baisley passes to Mann. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Baisley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jayshawn Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And love hearing about guys like Tate. They don't give up on their dream no matter how the draft goes.
Yeah, that's always inspiring to see. And uplifting. I mean, I know Jayshawn. Tell you what, his energy, his defense, his scoring punch now, which he's refined, qualities every team would want to have.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Williams. The pass to Mann. 4 on the shot clock. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
GA,
foul.
the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
First free throw is good.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Fernando, the pass to Tate.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last
Take a
season.
break.
Not
Take
a
a break.
huge upgrade,
2 shots.
but an upgrade nonetheless.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Thunder trailing by 13. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Pass to Mann. Wiggins against Matthews. It's deflected. Passes it to Tate. Here's Christopher. And he jams it with authority.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
It's not going to go for him. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. Green, no luck. Thunder trailing by 15. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Green, the pass to Martin. Back to Green. Over to the wing. Houston moving it around. Pass to Smith. Outside Gordon. Houston needs to get a shot from deep. Green. Dort grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's Gilgeous Alexander with the drive. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Outside Martin. Giddey against Gordon. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 9.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. A clear look for Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Smith on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Second shot opportunity. Giddey, no good. Houston leading by 14. Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Giddey kicks to Dort. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Williams off target at the rim. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 17 points was their biggest margin. You can't get that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smith. The Thunder with another miss.
2 minutes.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Gordon the pass to Şengün. Outside Martin. Green kicks to Gordon. Fires it up. Rebound by Williams.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Williams can't hit. Houston leading by 14. Down low. Here's Smith. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Thunder shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Williams passes to Baisley. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the pass to Muscala. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For the 3. Man can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Garuba. Inside. Christopher. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Christopher taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. And he sinks the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Wiggins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes to Joe. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Smith outside. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Green is out there with Matthews. And it's Smith. And it's Fernando in at the 5. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Shoots off the step back. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Mann. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Matthews with the bounce pass. From deep. To the middle. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Wiggins missing. Rockets shooting here about 46% for the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Beasley, second personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Free throw good, Smith. Both teams will make substitutions. Smith hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Martin against Dort. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. And the rebound goes to Martin. Houston leading by 16. Gordon with no one around. The Rockets with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Lugens Dort at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. George. Houston making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. So he gets them both. So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 14. Green kicks to Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Williams with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 14. And there's the pass to Giddey. The shot will not fall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Şengün, top of the key. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Tate. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Outside, Martin. Giddey against Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Over Giddey. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jabari Smith.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
He took charge tonight, and it was just that type of breakout performance they needed. As they try to shake out of the slump they've been in, they'll be hoping he has more nights in him just like this one. Dort misses. Houston leading by 16. Green kicks to Gordon. Back to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Şengün goes up and lays it nice and easy. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Martin. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Gordon. And Washington subbed in for Jalen Green. .133 left in the game. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets leading by 18.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Rockets.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jabari Smith.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Free throw no good for Muscala. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Jang after the Rockets pick up 3. Pass to Williams with the shot. The Thunder with another miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Muscala, the pass to Jang. 5 to shoot. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much just dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.